think of Penn Women's Center, I think of a safe haven. I think of joy. I think of people being brave.
The Penn Women's Center means everything to me.
For me, the Women's Center is not only a place to pause amidst the chaos of campus, but also it was a space of solace while we were fighting the good fight.
What the Penn Women's Center means to me is a space that is very welcoming and very accepting of anybody, no matter who they are.
The hope of the Penn Women's Center is that there is a presence on campus, a constant reminder that women matter, that we understand that all women matter.
The Women's Center is fantastic, and this anniversary marks something so important. The creation of the Women's Center and the Gender Studies Department was well earned, but what they needed then is different than what we need now.
To be able to move forward, we have to both respect that history, but understand that it was limited in its capacity.
The issues around intersectionality have always been important. We still need to keep fighting. I mean, things are not level. Things have gone backwards in many ways.
One of the amazing role models that I have, and I'm super lucky to have, Carol Tracy, who served as the executive director of the Women's Center. I asked her, like, how do you keep going? How do you stay motivated? And she's like, well, you just have to keep fighting. Like, there's no other choice to it.
My hope is that the Women's Center can move forward in ways that center other communities and are not just about women, because it's not everyone, and it's not what everyone needs.
I feel proud watching the changes of the Penn Women's Center throughout the years. Watching it change just reaffirms my confidence in its ability to persevere through changes and adapt. Understand that the issues that we prioritize are issues for all people. I think that will help reinstate the commitment to the Penn community and disenfranchised students regardless of their gender identity. A community focused on progress for all people.
Everyone is learning through this process of having these conversations that are so important to keeping our campus safe, to keeping our community safe. And as we know, like, interpersonal violence has gender inequities. So I'm really thankful for the work that the Penn Women's Center is doing in order to make sure that everyone feels safe and supported.
My hope is that the men understand women need to be there. But it's not that women need to be in this structure. We all need to be in a different structure. So I think that the future of gender equity on campus has a lot to do with the leadership that the Women's Center provides. And I have full confidence that it will continue to lead the way.
The center has increasingly become a space where everyone can come. I look at the Women's Center as not only a safe space, but as a brave space, a space where someone can come where their identity is never questioned. They can just be. Gender equity is not only about respect and respecting people for who they are, regardless of their gender, or making sure that people have access to different things. I believe that the Women's Center is here to create a more equitable space and to create equity in that way. What I want to see is gender justice.
Solidarity for me is building a community where everyone is in everyone's corner.
So far, the movement for gender equity has been trying to create an equal level between men and women, which is still within the structure of binary gender. The future of gender equity will shift focus away from what a person's gender is to who they are. There is power in community, and that the advancement or progress in the field of gender equity requires support from people of all identities. You cannot achieve progress in the field of gender equity without the advancement of all people of all genders and backgrounds.
Part of the reason why we do this work is so that spaces like this shouldn't have to exist. Part of the reason why these spaces exist is because groups have been marginalized and oppressed, and this is a space where they can come together and fight back and build community. One of the reasons why we do this fight is to make it so that these spaces don't have to exist. Make it so that marginalization and oppression don't exist anymore. I hope we don't need the Women's Center anymore. I hope we don't need a space where people of marginalized genders come to feel supported in a society that doesn't make them feel supported. The most meaningful things that we can do are in the ways that we build community. When you have people who fight for you and who you fight for, that's the best thing you can do as an advocate.
I wore my Sankofa button, and Sankofa is a Ghanaian mythical bird with its feet planted forward and its head turns back. And it's about taking from the past what is useful for the future.
The mimosa flower, the symbolic flower for the Women's Center, which is a symbol of growth. The mimosa flower, it like goes all over the place, right? It kind of like spreads.
There's this quote that I hold so dear to my heart by a Penn alum. She said that like people mistake me for hating Penn a lot. They think that I do what I do because I hate Penn, but no, that's not true. It's because I love Penn so much that I want to make it better. It's because I love this community so much that I want to fight for it. That's the best thing someone can do, is to fight out of love, to do things out of love, to build community out of love.